Welcome to Behind the Lyrics. You know what's behind the lyrics? Fucking white paper. Bye. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, today on Behind the Lyrics, we're gonna do Animal. This is off the Creeker 2 album. It's probably one of my favorite songs. But here we go. I'm gonna tell you about it.
Papa was a painter, Daddy was the same. Fought roosters on the weekend to keep the farm from the state.
My grandfather was a painter. He's been a painter his entire life. Was a painter his entire life. I'm talking about Chicken Willie. And my grandfather taught my dad everything he knows about painting, pretty much. He taught my aunt's husband, my Uncle Frankie, he taught him how to paint. He taught Frankie's brothers how to paint, Alex and Tony. He taught a lot of people how to paint and make money painting back when, you know, business was good for that. And the working man could actually make money painting, you know, residential houses. But that's what I'm talking about right there. And then it says, fought roosters on the weekend to keep the farm from the state, because there was times that, you know, paying some type of bill, whether it was the house mortgage or a light bill or whatever type of bill, you know, sometimes getting the money involved roosters, whether it be actually going to Brownsville or Hohenwald to fight roosters in the Derby and win like that, or you know, making gaff boxes. And I know not everybody's gonna know what a gaff box is, but for you folks out there that know what a gaff box is, you know that, you know, back in the day you could sell gaff boxes, and if you made them really fucking nice, you know, people would want to buy them, you know, at the chicken derbies and shit like that. And or rooster pens, or not rooster pens, well, rooster pens too, you know. They got, there's different kinds. Some people use TPs. My family wasn't real big on the TPs. They were more on the 50-gallon barrels. You cut the square out in the 50-gallon barrel, and then you fill the rest of the barrel up. You fill what you can fill up with rocks. It's for, like, it don't leave muddy spots. Like, if you ever wanted to move the barrels, which most people don't give a shit out in the country, but if you wanted to move the barrels, you know, it wouldn't be like a bunch of chicken shit there and some other shit. Just be like a ring around it where the chicken fucking hops around on one fucking leg all day going around the fucking barrels. You know what I'm talking about? And people stopped using the TPs because they were like hanging people's chickens and shit. Like, you'd wake up the next morning, your chicken be fucking dead because it then got wrapped around the damn TP thing. So people stopped doing that because gamecock roosters used to be expensive. They probably still are. I'm sure they're not expensive as they was at one time, but because a lot of different derbies around Tennessee and Kentucky and shit got shut down. But I don't know.
Them bills got higher, diesel climbed through the roof. Them numbers on them work trucks got disconnected too.
Because that's true, man. With it, like I was saying before, once upon a time, you could own your own small business, whether it was, you know, doing drywall or roofing or carpentry, a framer, tile man, whatever. You know, you could make money, but it's hard to do that now because we have so many, and I'm sure not all of them are illegals. No, don't get me wrong, I ain't hating on Mexicans. Mexicans are some of the hardest fucking workers in the damn world, and they come over here and they do get shit done. But and also, I mean, I have Spanish family, lots of Spanish family, so it's nothing about that. My Uncle Tony runs one of the best drywall companies around Nashville. But what I'm getting at is, once upon a time, people who were legally here, could make legal money off of having this legal business. But there was something that happened, I'd say about, well, I mean, it started a long time ago, but it got really, really bad, like in, I'd say like 2002 to like around that area, it started getting bad. But it got to where, you know, people who have had a business forever were getting outbidded by a lot, because say you had a drywall job that was, let's just say it's a $10,000 drywall job, right? And by the time it's all said and done, you're going to make your money, whatever, and you bid it for $10,000. Well, there would be like, you know, whatever, you got 4 guys on this drywall job or whatever, and it pays $10,000, and y'all get it done in fucking 2 days or whatever, right? Well, his fucking people over here are over here illegally and got a business over here, doing the same thing, but they got 10 motherfuckers doing it, and they're gonna be done in fucking 5 hours, and they're gonna not bid 10,000. They're gonna bid that bitch at like 6,000, because they're taking that American money and sending it back overseas to turn it into even more money, because our money is worth more than money over there. So they send it back, and they just, you know, I mean, which I don't fucking, I honestly, I can't blame them. I mean, dude, if that, I mean, fuck, you got an opportunity to build a big ass house like that, but that's the thing. That's why we have to have a border. That's why we have to, so things are what they are here, and they are what they are there, and people can function like that. But it's okay to come over here legally and do stuff, because people coming over here to build helps America grow as a whole too. But you had a time when it put a lot of people out of business that had businesses for a long time. So that's what I was getting at right there.
Just a poor boy on a farm, foreclosed on my roof, dip stains in my Wranglers and holes in my boots.
Just explaining me, you know, I'm just a poor boy on a farm. It got foreclosed on our roots, and that's what happened. You know, after business started getting bad for, you know, your working man, you know, your guy who owns a paint business. I mean, shit started getting hard to pay. You know, the diesel trucks didn't have as much gas in them because there wasn't no motherfucking jobs to go to. You know, the work phone you had, you probably fucking didn't need as much, so that motherfucker got disconnected. And everybody knows that a work truck got the fucking logo, and it's got, back in the day, it would have, it would say home, sell, fax on the car. So it'd have your home number, and then it'd have your cell phone number, and then it'd have a fax number on the side. But when ain't nobody calling you, because, you know, that shit, then there's no need for it. And they start to fade away off the truck. And by the way, I still got Chicken Willie's last work truck at my fucking house, and I'm not gonna redo the whole thing, but I'm gonna redo some parts of it to make it look nice and make it functional.
Clueless to the world, fearful of no man, raised a animal of my almighty bloodstained red.
What I'm talking about right there is how I came into the music industry. Like, I didn't go to school and take a fucking music class. I didn't fucking go to college for what is it even called in college? Like, what do you go to school for? Like, if you're going to school for like music, like what is it called? Like, I don't know. I guess like learning that. I don't know. See, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
But I didn't go to school for music. I don't have a degree in whatever in the fuck it is. You have to that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever. I didn't have that. I came in clueless, but fearful of nobody, because this is what you get. Like, if there's no, like, you're not gonna find, how do you even say this? Like, I don't know. You're just not gonna say nothing to me that someone else already didn't say or tried to do. So there's nothing left. And it's not like I'm putting on this persona where I'm like, you know, oh shit, don't smile that big. You might see my tooth that's missing. Motherfucker, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? That motherfucker might chip off while I'm eating Captain Crunch. I don't fucking know. I got weak teeth because my family got weak teeth genes, motherfucker. And what I mean by those lyrics is there is something. I don't know what it is. Listen, I'm not being like, oh my god, I've been fucking taken over by intergalactical demons, fucking space peanuts. Like, you know, I'm not nothing like that. But there is something in my brain, and I don't know what to call it. I ain't researched it. Don't know what it is. But there's something in my fucking brain to where I feel like I can think of a certain person really, really hard. And I go into like this, you know how like back in school you used to like daydream a little bit, and then you'd like be like, oh shit, and then you'd be looking at the teacher and shit again because she's like bitching and yelling and shit like that. I can do that now, but like it's like my you know how when you get older your imagination fades because like we're slapped with the reality of life, and some people are on a level when they think about life, and it's a different level than where I'm at. Like, I don't know, like I don't want to be like, well, I forget everything, but like I forget stuff. Like I don't forget important things, but I forget about the world, the outside world sometimes. And I push it all to the side. And when I do that, I can have these weird ass like daydreams, but it's like a weird ass daydream that's super fucking vivid to where I can actually be that person in my head and like walk around that person's house in my head and talk to his friends in my head. Like it's like when you trying to create like a music video, or when you're trying to create like, I don't know, just when you're putting together shit. You know, it's how people write books. It's how people make movies, but it's totally different. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I'm a nobody, only bones and flesh. Just a feller with the last name the government made me have. But these feet have ran trails, these hands have touched the soil. So when I get to where I'm going, my last name will be worth more.
So I'm saying, I'm just like everybody else. You know, you take away what it actually is called, and you take a step back and look at the substance of what it is, and that's what we are. We're all bones and flesh with a last name that the government makes us have because that's how they fucking track us and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have a number when we're fucking born. Like, I'm a nobody, only bones and flesh, just a feller with the last name the government made me have. Like, dude, if the Illuminati's real, fuck, I don't know. Has some weird shit been happening to me lately? Fuck yeah, some super fucking weird shit. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it is 100% the Illuminati, because I don't like putting out fake information. If I don't put out the realest information as I go along, then it's going to be fucked up for someone else to figure out and fix after I'm dead. So I'd rather tell all the truth so whoever wants to go back and look at it can see it exactly for what it was and make their own interpretation of me without having to go back and figure out who the fuck I was in the first place. Fun fact about animal. Animal shit on porch. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing. My spirit animal is a motherfucking rooster. That's all you need to know. Smell me. Maybe we all have an animal inside. We just don't know. Now listen, don't be going and jumping off no high stuff talking about, I'm a goddamn bird. No, you're not. Stay off cliffs. Love you guys. See you later.